Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming, and today we are back with a new Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire news and update. Pokemon recently official trailer finally. It was a little bit early actually, earlier than I was expecting, but we got more information on the Primal forms. Primal Groudon now has the ability Desolate Land, which brings about extreme sunlight. And this extreme sunlight, there's no news if it's longer, if it hurts anything, but it makes it so that you can't change it, so it's always going to be sunlight. You can't use Rain Dance to get rid of it or anything. And water-type moves actually become ineffective, so you can't use Hydro Pump, can't use all that stuff. And his move is actually called Precipice Blade, whereas we thought it was Cliff's Edge before, now it's Precipice Blade. Kyogre also gets Primordial Sea as its ability, and that's going to bring about strong, or heavy rain, if you will. And again, same thing as the sun, you can't get rid of it, and you can't use fire-type moves at all. So that's kind of neat, new spin on these abilities. And then his attack is actually called Origin Pulse, so we find out the official name there. And then they kind of just show Rayquaza in action. It says Legendary Pokemon Rayquaza makes its debut, but Rayquaza's been in the game for a few years now. But they aren't really saying if he Mega Evolves or Primordial De-Evolves or whatever. But he's in the game, so that's all we know so far, is Rayquaza is going to be in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And, like, I'm kind of... Okay, so the Megas are going to be shown, Camerupt, Sharpedo, Gallade, all that stuff. But because they showed Milotic and Slowking of all things, it's kind of making me think this is just a thing. It's not true or anything. That Milotic and Slowking will get Mega Evolutions, because they also showed Salamence, Swampert, and Blaziken will all have Mega Evolutions. So maybe we're in for a Mega Milotic and a Mega Slowking. Who knows? And maybe a Mega Dusknoir. I've been saying they're going to make a Mega Dusknoir for a while. Not to you guys, but to myself. But then watch this Mega Gallade animation. It's so crazy. Just that cape just looks amazing. And I also noticed that there's not really the Saw Blades on Sharpedo that we saw in the CoroCoro leaks, but maybe they got rid of them. I don't know. But I guess we'll see when Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire comes out in November.